past.
They offered me noble titles, but I never craved for fame.
Hello, hello. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Hi. What is up? What is up?
We can do this.
What's up, guys? Hello. You got any good team for the arena answer right now? Well, anything that I've shared that...
The tenacity to keep going ensures...
Yeah, I mean, the ones that I've shared. I mean, I've shared so many already since the Pattaya released. Okay, not this one. This was testing. But there's this one. There's still the standard comp. Still, that's really good. The Taspi comp is still really good. I mean, the original comps are still really good. So, well, this was testing. I hope you guys were listening and saw the text. It literally said, testing, use at your own risk. It's okay, but I don't. It's like, you know, I just wanted to see how Sobe will do against the triple tanks nowadays. And it does work. But in the end, it comes down to, can you kill Pattaya before that 1 minute mark? Yeah. Well, just the standard comp is still really good, guys. The standard comp, you don't need Pattaya in the arena right now still. There's still plenty of comps, like people are using Frost comps. People are using the Pattaya comp. People are still using the one-shot comps. Hey, calm down. The Ataspi comp is still really good. The standard double tank double DPS is still really good. That's probably still like the #1 pick for the defense. The double tank double DPS. So it just comes down to, in the end, again, like, oh, wow, what kind of cookies do you have, and what's the team that you are able to build?
Sound the charm!
Get ready, my friends.
So right now the main comp is something still like this. This is still the standard team. This Capsaicin can be replaced with Werewolf right now. I've seen Werewolf, I've seen Brute, I've seen Pattaya. But if Pattaya comes in here, you have to use BTS instead. So there's that restriction. All right. And this comp is really good against majority of the these triple tank. I mean, it's okay against the triple tanks. It's good against the of course some of the Ataspi comps depending on your toppings. And then there's the Ataspi comp. I would say generally this Ataspi comp is probably the best all around as an attack comp, if you don't want to use a one-shot comp. But of course, you do need to have Hollowberry, you do need to have Moonlight, you do need to have Stardust, and Queen of Man built as well. So there is that kind of restriction, or that requirement that needs to take place. So keep that in mind. But it's not bad. They're pretty good. Was this a topic build? I don't think this was my build. Shoot. Let's see. Oyster Team. I have not seen much Oyster Team as of right now. Yeah. Haven't really seen an oyster team. Yeah, no oyster team as of right now. Oyster is harder to use inside of the arena right now. Mango, I don't know what rank you're in, but Mango is non-existent in the pure vanilla server most of the time. Yeah. Mango is literally like there's no use for Mango right now. Mango is literally the only epic cookie that's level 51. Wow. I have not touched this Mango since the review of that first video. Yeah, cause Mango is just 오, 안녕하세요. 오. 3,000원 도네이션 감사합니다. 반갑습니다. 오랜만에 뵙네요. 채팅은 좀 오랜만인 것 같네요. But yeah, it depends on the thing. Let's see. What topping should you run on the Moonlight in general? So in general, right now, majority of the time, I personally say it's better to go with the full solid almond if you're going with someone like BTS or someone with if you're using even pure vanilla, because you're missing out on a lot of the healing and there's a lot of burst damage coming out. So I generally would say, going with a full solid almond, and of course increasing the cooldown is probably the best way to go as of right now inside of the arena. It's not the absolute build that you need to follow. I have in a lot of these comps, like the attack speed comp, I still go with the full singing raspberry. I have kind of shifted, at least inside of the arena right now for me, where I am, I kind of shifted from using the Swift Chocolate just because, yes, it works out in, casting the spell a lot faster. However, there is that part of her being, vulnerable to a lot of the damage because she does lack and she has to sacrifice a bit on the damage resist. Let's see. Ski Cat. HyRoll, how do I contact you for viewer gacha? I got 60k gems saved up. You just need to message me on Discord, or you can email me as well. That is also an option. Yeah. I do recommend Pitaya. Pitaya, so the thing about Pitaya is that Pitaya has unlocked a couple different teams that can be used inside of the arena. And it's not like, again, it's not completely meta breaking. Alright, so there is that perk. So because they have put the dragon inside of the limitation, it's not like, oh, you're gonna win everything because you have Pitaya. But it's also not everything or it's not like, oh, you can't win any because you don't have Pitaya either. So what's up, Wolfie Jen? Can you try Hollowberry, Clotted, Moonlight, Stardust, Pure Vanilla, and any I guess, yeah. I don't know how good that would personally be.
The moment I've waited for. This time
Like
I
this?
will take the cookie side.
Do you think Madeline and Pitaya can be using this? Yes, I have seen it. It's not bad. But I feel like having Pitaya, you can just have somebody else instead of Pitaya. It doesn't have to be Pitaya in an attack speed comp.
Jelly berries are in season
Let's
now.
see. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it out. I've tried out Clotted. It was not that great that I was able to actually make, but we'll try it out. I don't know how it will turn out, but I am not making a 5-star ascension. That is absolutely not happening. No. I am not wasting my legendary essence on this. Yeah, not happening. Absolutely not. It's such a waste. Such a waste. Man, all my toppings are being used. Like this. Yeah, I would like all of these cookies, like I think Sea Fairy too. I don't know about Oyster. Yeah, Oyster, Clotted, Sea Fairy, Black Pearl. All of these cookies use Legendary Essence after a certain point. So I'm like, there's just no way I'm gonna be wasting my Legendary Essence on those. Like I'm waiting for like to use it on Moonlight. Even a 5-star ascensioning a epic cookie also requires Legendary Essence. So you don't want to be wasting it if possible. Let's see. Hollerberry against an attack speed comp needs to use this. How do I? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. How do I build? Let's see. How do I stop a Capsaicin? Well, Capsaicin's best counter is, in my opinion, going to be Stardust too. Just having Capsaicin just take that side of the star debuff, allowing that damage to stack up quickly, proccing that immortality. And one real good counter to Capsaicin right now is still going to be who is it? Prune Juice. It's not gonna work against every comp, but when there is a Capsaicin, usually it's pretty good. See, yeah, Clouded, the damage output is just not good.
I will not falter.
You must finish this. Only silence remains.
Yeah, see, the damage output, it's just not great. Not great. Even though Clouded has that like damage resist like buff, it's just not like something you want to use. Can you try to utilize Pitaya? Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can use Pitaya like this. I have seen Pitaya instead of Capsaicin, people use Stardust here as well. This is also an option. I have also seen something like this. So the Prune Juice comp right now, there are two different variations. Let's see. There's two different variations of the Prune Juice comp. So if your stats are pretty good, you can go like this.
What are you expecting me to do?
If your stat is not that great, then you just go with like this. That's an option, or you can just use Stardust as well. But Moonlight is just better, so you can do more damage. But this is kind of like the build that we have that I've seen so far inside, and also I've seen the werewolf as well in here. So I've seen something similar to like this as well inside of the arena, and then they just use, instead of the scroll, they use the feather. Oh shoot, something like this. Yeah. Well, a triple fire comp with Pilgrim Torch. Pilgrim Torch, it's on paper it seems good, but it's not that great. Yeah, it's not that great because you're sacrificing just for this a little bit of boost. You're sacrificing on a passive buff of a 60% attack for all the cookies, or you're sacrificing the whistle, where the whistle you have a 15% crit, 40% attack on the two of the highest attacking cookie, and damage with this. So on paper it seems decent, but it's not good. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Densey, hi, what's a good damage benchmark for damage on a single guild hunt or hunt run? I see some requirement to join higher guilds are roughly 130 million. Is that a good damage to reference where standing by a crime so I would say currently right now in majority of the Master 1-2 area inside of the guild boss battle, 130 million is pretty darn decent for both Dragon and Living Abyss. But the thing is, you gotta also keep in mind is that guild battle damage is also like affected by how good your current guild is, right? Because once you join a guild, there are a couple benefits that come along with joining a guild, and it is one, the relics, right? The relics buff is really important in how much damage you're able to deal to your guild boss battle or your guild bosses, and also there is the your guild level, so there's that portion as well. So it's like you can do the benchmark, like you can say like, oh, you know, this is how much damage they want, but it's kind of hard to what happened to this. Well, where did all my things go? Where our stuff go? But I would say it's pretty good. 130 million, it's decent. Like the more and more you get, like if you want to join a grandmaster, I say they're probably gonna ask for around like 200 million. But I would say even beyond the damage output, it's how consistent you are and how much do you actually play the game. Yeah. So you have enough powders? What do you mean enough powders? Just because you take Frost Queen out of the hall doesn't mean that you're gonna give. It's not giving you powders. They don't give you powders because you take out somebody. What's the Cocoa Butt? Can you give me tips on the attack speed comp? I build it with toppings, but my stars and ascensions are really low. No, it doesn't refund. Or really low. I tried to build it, but I keep dying and I don't have Pataya or Capsaicin. Well, you don't need Capsaicin or Pataya for attack speed comp. You need Moonlight, but you don't need Capsaicin or Pataya for attack speed comp. If your ascension and promotions are low, just go with the full solid almond on your cookies. How good is Moonlight? I would say probably hands down right now, Moonlight is the best cookie overall inside of the entire game. Yeah. How do you use Capsaicin almond? Because the sign of the star debuff keeps going on my Pataya. I don't know if you commented, Alex. I think I remember, but the whatchamacallit. So when you have Pataya with full on Singing Raspberry, there are two outcomes. One is Pataya will continue to take it. Why? Because your Pataya stat is a little bit way too high, and even though they receive the sign of the star and they receive a decrease on their total attack, it's still going to be higher than your Capsaicin. If that happens, then you might want to replace like 2 solid almond or two of the Singing Raspberry with solid almond, and you know, try to do it like that. But yeah, that's probably the way for you to kind of switch it out. Yeah, because once you do use started or you receive the sign, your overall attack goes down, right? But again, if your attack is still higher, even at that point, then Pataya is gonna start taking it every single time. So I want to make a really good Prune cookie arena comp, but I don't have Moonlight or BTS. Very hard if you don't have Moonlight, especially with the Prune. Prune's damage is very slow. So even though Prune is able to, consistently do damage, it's really hard to do a lot of damage at once. So the ways to boost that is the whistle buff, is to put the scroll, or is also to use someone like Moonlight to amplify the amount of damage that Prune is able to do. But if you don't have Moonlight, then it's probably going to be hard. BTS you can replace, like you are able to replace with someone like maybe Parfait, Cream Puff, and all that. But without Moonlight, it's pretty hard to use a Prune comp right now. A guy, 8,900. Thank you for the follow. Alice shows, I'll keep that in mind. So wow, I have actually seen so many comments recently about 15-17. I think I gotta go over that again. Especially, I'm guessing it is normal mode. All right. Is it normal mode? Because what I'm thinking, it is normal mode. A lot of the 15, 17. Yeah, all right. I'll go over it right after this run because I have seen a lot of it. And I'm guessing it's mainly because people do start right, you know, pushing through the world aspiration, use all their EXP star jellies, and it's harder to build different cookies. I do already have videos on 1517. I do recommend you go watch it and see how I did it with my own account, with the no cookie gotcha account. Because if a no cookie gotcha account could kind of do it, then normally everybody should be able to do it. But for me personally, whenever I verse, you know, bosses that are going to be immune to debuffs, all right, then you normally just want to take out cookies that are pretty useless without debuffs. Like one, kind of like Eclair is not very great, right? If you're not able to stack up weakness debuff. Another cookie that is not so great is someone like, I would say, let's see, do I even have somebody here? Maybe Sherbet, yeah, Sherbet's kind of an example too. Not that great without the ability to stack up the frost stack. But the thing is, in 1517, Sherbet is not that bad because of the amount of damage or the amount of hits that Sherbet is able to do. Yeah, so I'll go over it right after this. I'll go over 15-17 after this. Let's see all the questions. When you finish with your alliance, can you do my team Raspberry Hollaberry? Raspberry? As in, like, the raspberry with the rapier? Vanilla Moonlight. Almond? Why almond? But that's not how the chain works. Chain, you do realize the chain goes to the cookie with the lowest max HP. Raspberry attacks the cookie with the highest attack. So the chain doesn't actually work out because you're chaining and targeting two different cookies. The Wildberry replacement, Milky Way. Another one is Space Donut, Pitaya, Hollaberry, Purple Yam with the Magic Candy. Let's see who else. Brute are all great replacements. Yeah. Can you recommend a good arena team for somebody who doesn't have BTS? Attack Speed Comp does not require any BTS and is probably one of the best teams right now. Cinnamon tea? What is cinnamon tea? Oh, you're talking about the wyvern. Cinnamon wyvern. Cotton, pure vanilla, prune, royal margarine, and rye. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, you can probably do it. You just need to make sure your cookies stay alive, and you have the max cooldown. Espresso replacement. Espresso can be replaced with, of course, you can put any of the legendary or ancient. Probably not Sea Fairy or Frost Queen, but I would say Black Pearl, Stardust. Who is it? Moonlight. Of course, they all work. If you don't have any of them out of the epics, you can use someone like Captain Caviar. You can use someone like... Oh, we're already wave 60. I didn't even realize. Who else can you use? I'm thinking. Oh, Prune Juice also works out. Not a super like crazy burst damage, but it still works out. Yeah, let me show you guys the toppings of the cookies after.
Let's celebrate our victory.
Where do I live? Huh? What kind of question is that? Where do I live? I live in the United States, if that's what you want to know. All right, let's go over 15-17 first. Yeah, I'm moving in 2 days. I'm moving to a different unit within the apartment that I am in. So I need to, but technically I still have to move and I have to put everything away. So probably tomorrow would be the last live stream, and then I might be able to live stream Wednesday night. I don't know. It depends on how fast I can unpack everything at that point. And yeah, you'll probably see a different background than what I have right now. It's just gonna be set up. My room is gonna be set up a little differently. So that's my team. Okay, it's pure vanilla, caviar, sherbet, eclair, and Milky Way. Pure vanilla, Captain Caviar, sherbet, eclair. Pure vanilla, Captain Caviar, sherbet, eclair, and Milky Way. It's not. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. You're just gonna need to replace sherbet in certain stages later on. So let's go over 15-17 first. So 15-17 has this moon boss. This moon boss can be really annoying, right? Because of this right here. Gains immunity from all debuffs, making your allies wary upon dealing damage. And that wary is going to be this right over here, where after a certain amount, you're going to fall asleep. And that means that you're not able to do anything. All right. And also another thing is that, where is it here? Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Deal damage to your entire team and gain a hit shield. Right, the hit shield is super annoying too. So, the biggest problem I feel like most players actually like struggle with, especially with 15-17, is that they can't get rid of the hit shield, and then they get hit by all of these, damages and fall asleep, and in the end, they just cannot beat the boss, right? So the single-handedly the best cookie to use inside of the team right now for this particular boss is no doubt about it. It's gonna be Milky Way. The reason why it's Milky Way is because Milky Way, when hitting bosses, it's actually you hit so many different times, right? With the charge. So there's that part where you do a lot of different damage. Another one is squidding. Squidding is really good. Another one is Macaron is okay, but I personally don't recommend building Macaron right now inside of any of your comps, to be honest. Another cookie that is pretty darn good is Black Pearl is pretty good. Moonlight does about 7 different hits, I think. Black Pearl does around 7 different hits. We also have someone like Clotted Cream who does like 20 different hits, I think. But I mean, Clotted Cream, 22. Let's see. I don't know exactly how much it was, how many ticks it was. Oh yeah, right here, 22. And then let's see who else. It's pretty good. Sherbet is not bad here, just because of the fact that Sherbet does do like 15 different shards, so it's not too bad. You hit the boss 15 times. Espresso is fine. Rye is also really good. It dealing a lot of multiple hits. Don't use someone like Prune Juice. I don't recommend you use someone like Eclair either, just because you don't get to stack anything and you only hit the boss one time. Cotton is okay too, but if you use Cotton, make sure to use a double healer. I am not doing any account reviews right now. And yeah, so something I believe when I did it on my main or the No Cookie Gotcha account though, I still just went with Eclair and Wildberry, and I was still able to beat it. And I think instead of cotton, I used herb though, something like this.
Cup of tea first?
But if I had a choice, oh, that's not Wildberry, but if I had a choice, it's Milky Way, someone like maybe rye, and then cotton. So this is like one of those like really good balanced team for you to use. But wherever the cotton is, I don't even know where cotton is. But let me use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. All right, so let me show you guys this team in action, though. Just Custer Faker. Oh, somebody asked, let's see, Airbender. I currently got the magic candies for Creep Puff, Squid, Medallion, and Mollusauce to level 10. Which cookie magic candy? I would say focus on leveling them up now. I don't think you really need Werewolf or Purple Yam. All right, here we go. So, you're about to see right here, right? So starting here, you just use Milky Way, and entire shield is gone. This is honestly the reason why I personally just love using Milky Way here, because of that ability to just get rid of that hit shield so quickly. And just by doing that, honestly speaking, you could probably use any other cookies instead of espresso and instead of rye. That's the reason why in my PvE tier list for a very long time now, I've been always recommending, hey, get Milky Way first. Because not only can you get Milky Way from your mileage shop, but Milky Way is just a good cookie to use overall. I don't think it's weak to anything. It doesn't. There was no element in this thing. You can burn. Yes, you can burn the boss though. If I remember, Vampiric Bite and I believe Burn, it still works out. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've actually tested it, but yeah, Burn and I believe Burn and the Vampiric Bite should still affect it. Not poison though. So. Do you have Stardust? Oh, what's up, Pike Man? What's up? What's up? You're stuck passing dark mode 6-15 or 16-15? Oh, with one cookie in under 70 seconds. Does anyone know which cookie is the best for this? Oh, well, Moonlight is the best for it, without a doubt. If you have Moonlight, because Moonlight's blast, if you can kill it off, then you can just go and just it will pretty much kind of like carry over to the next one too. Yeah. Is this team good for anyone who doesn't have Fataya or Stardust yet? Holiday, Capsaicin, Captain Caviar, Moonlight, and Pure Vanilla. Why not use someone like just Holiday, Capsaicin? Yeah, Moonlight's fine. You can use Sherbet in there. Captain Caviar is okay too. Or you can just go with the double healer. That's fine too. Oh, repair the house. Okay. Royal Margarine inside of the arena. Well, you can, but I don't. Yeah, I don't use it. I don't recommend it too much. 5-4? I don't remember what the 5-4 was. Oh, is it the two-headed snake boss? If it was this boss, the easiest way to deal with the boss is Stardust. Without a doubt.
Tricks up my sleeve.
I'm a bit nervous.
But let's see what it is. I don't know what it is, so I don't remember what it was. Well, I mean, you gotta realize it's Master Mode. Master Mode is hard. How do you change your kingdom theme? Theme as in what theme? Like the background theme, your music theme. Background theme? Well, one, you need to get the background. There's only two backgrounds right now. One's the one we got from Moonlight event. And the other one is right now the one you have to buy right now for the Pitaya one. So if you don't have any, then it's not gonna give you an option to switch the background. But I will show you how to do it, or where it is at least. It could be locked for you, not sure. Pitaya Holberry. What is cinnamon? We don't have cinnamon in this game. Oh shoot! Is this one? Oh, this one's annoying. Oh, Royal Margarine? Royal Margarine. How's that cinnamon? I'm so confused when you say cinnamon. There's no cinnamon. Well, just because you don't know, you can't name cookie that doesn't exist in the game and ask me to see how good it is. Let's see. Cotton Stardust. Well, you want to use pure vanilla in there. Cotton is not enough heal at all for your team. Any replacement? Well, which meta comp? Which meta comp are you asking? The Blueberry Pie comp is still being used, especially against the regular double standard comp. You can still use it perfectly fine. So the Pattaya meta comp, well, the other replacement is someone like Stardust. Stardust is not bad in placing Capsaicin. Wildberry is not bad either in replacing too much, but it's still not the best. Molotov is okay too. Yeah. Viewer one, not today. Yeah. Because I wasn't planning to stream like long time today, because I still have to pack a lot of my stuff. So
How about a mushroom?
all right, Price. See ya. Crystal, Swiftness Crystal. You can use. Well, Swiftness Crystals come from bounties, or you create it. Is YouTube my full-time job? Pretty much right now, yes, it is. Yes, it is. (16-30). Watch my video on it. I have a video on it using my No Cookie Gacha account, so I do recommend you try to watch that one. The golden age of trade, yeah, ended. I guess that's where the thing came from. Is there a good team for the Avatar of Destiny without Macaron and Cherry Blossom? No, not really, because you gotta get rid of the stone or the tomb, the walls. That you can't do it without any of those necessarily like super well. Cherry Blossom is kind of needed to do the dodge the thing, and no one really even goes and attacks the Avatar of Destiny anymore. So I would say best attack speed comp is this comp right now. Personally, we'll have to say this is the best attack speed comp that's probably used.
Have no power over me.
Do you not get bored of Cookie Run Kingdom sometimes? Well, I mean, like when there's not enough content, yeah, kinda. So Cookie Odyssey, there are gonna be times where you're gonna have to go back. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back because there are gonna be a couple that you skip over, so you do need to go back. Prob? Cookie Run Oven Break. I don't know. Do you guys want me to make Cookie Run Oven Break videos? Maybe I can, maybe I'll do a poll on my community or something and see if they want it. Yeah, I don't mind doing it because, yeah, I mean, I can go back and forth on it. Of course, it's not going to be the main thing on this channel, but it is still Cookie Run related, so.
Out of my way!
Protect me! Let's go.
Moonlight, lend your power. Finish this.
Let's go.
On Dino? Why? Oh, the trial? You remember how to play? Of course I remember how to play.
No way we would have lost.
I played Cookie Run in general almost 10 years ago. So about 7 years ago, right? It's when I first played it. 7, 8 years ago. I still remember it. Is it necessary for cream puff and squidding to have a plus 10 magic candy? Well, you want to in the end to try and get to plus 30. That's the goal that you want to have.
I will not falter.
Oh, well, I was Master 1, and then we started doing the other, like, you know, letting viewers choose. I've been just randomly testing out different comps and here and there, so yeah, I'm not in any rush to like go and yeah, I'm not in any rush right now to climb.
This time I will take the cookie side.
Vampire?
Out of my way!
No. Pattaya? Not really either. Pure vanilla? Not. Well, so the thing about Living Abyss is you need to, one, be able to survive, and two, you need to be able to deal a lot of area damage, because you do need to, whatchamacallit, you need to be able to hit the ooze as much time as possible, so as many times as possible. The starters right now, full juicy apple jelly? Yeah. When do you use that task become with starters versus pure vanilla? So, I generally, for me personally, I like to just go with this team. But if I know for sure there is no starters, is when I go with the pure vanilla most of the time. So when there's a Tasby comps or there's comps without the without it. Give me a second. Best team episode 15 without any super epic. Well, I beat it with, again, what did I beat it with? I beat it with Wildberry, Espresso, Eclair, Pure Vanilla, and Constant. That's literally the team I used, and I was able to use it, beat it. So.
Out of my way!
Protect me.
Milky Way, Hollerberry, Moonlight, Squidding, and Pure Vanilla. Well, you're the five. It's not a bad team. It's not a bad team, but eventually you're gonna have to start switching. I mean, you're at a point where you're still like, you know, climbing. You're okay, but sooner or later it's just gonna, you know, you're gonna need a better team. Why don't you add more things from points on Twitch? Oh, yeah, I should do something more. I will do more. I gotta customize my Twitch thing a little bit more, but. Milky Way. Dude, I have pulled almost 750 times and I got one Pattaya from this. This is so sad.
Well, what do you know?
Oh my gosh. Almost 750, guys.
Have
Almost
you ever felt a
750.
cold that pierces your very soul?
Oh, yeah. Cream unicorn? Well, I don't know what rank you're in, but yeah, I can try it, but I'm gonna guarantee you that it's not gonna work in my area of the arena. Yeah. And it's not that it's countering because it's a cream unicorn. It's probably countering because you just have a better matchup. Can you try Frost Comp? Pure vanilla. Well, I don't need to test it. I can already tell you that it's a decent comp still. So I don't want to build this Frost Comp right now because if I do that I have to switch around the entire toppings for Frost Comp. Because Frost Comp uses a lot of the solid almonds. Again, like I said, I personally think the best comp right now inside of the arena is, without a doubt, the attack speed comp. I think it's the most versatile. Yeah. Pataya Dragon, I have a video on it, but mainly it's Full Saiyan Raspberry. Who's better, Hollyberry or Milky Way? Definitely Hollyberry. I don't think DevSystem should add more servers. I personally don't think so. Actually, maybe one more server. Maybe one more server. And the reason why I say this is so that BTS it doesn't exist in that server. Yeah. If that happens, BTS will not exist.
Are you ready to go beyond your limits?
I personally don't think it's gonna work out. And adding 2 more servers, it's just yeah. Because think about it. You adding 2 more servers means that damage more, manpower needs to go in actually keeping those servers, maintained and such. But if there's not enough players to play in a server like that, then I personally don't think it's worth
Memories in the stars?
making another server altogether. But maybe one more, like I said. I think one more might be okay, just so that we have no BTS server. So we have a no BTS server. Oh, 봐봐. Dark Cacao. I don't know about Dark Cacao receiving a huge buff though. I don't know about the huge buff coming out, but maybe there can be a little bit of a buff. Maybe. What's up, Direct?
Out of my way!
What is the team? I have no idea. Somebody asked me to try it, so I'm doing it. But I can guarantee Cream Unicorn right now inside of the arena is not that great.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
Most of the time, the reason why you'll win is because of stat difference.
Out of my way!
Might be able to beat this one though. We'll see. Yeah, one downside of Cream Unicorn is that Cream Unicorn's heal is delayed. There's a slight delay of the heal actually coming out because Cream Unicorn needs to fly across, needs the butterflies to land on the cookies, and then the healing has to take place. So there's a slight delay in that. I mean, the healing is not bad, but because there is that delay, it can sometimes kill off your cookies. When pure vanilla, it's hit the wand or staff onto the ground, and boom, you get instant heal. So there's that, you know? There's that. Yeah, but personally speaking, for me, I would say in the arena, just going with this team is like solves most of your problems. Okay, maybe not this one because they have Brute. Arena, well, I mean, in the end, it comes down to how much more do you play and how much arena battles are you able to win. And because my cookie stats are already so high in most cases that like eventually, like without a doubt, I get to Master 1 without a doubt, as long as I'm not like just not playing arena at all.
Protect me!
You must finish this! Ha, no way we would have lost.
Yeah, but personally, I feel like this team is probably the best all-around team. It counters most double tank, double DPS. It counters frost comps. It counters maybe not a one-shot comp. Not normally. It will just not counter one-shot comp, but it can counter the triple tank too. The only one that it might have a little bit of hard time against is it would be Stardust with the full solid almond team, something like that.
Do not be afraid.
Yeah. No, toppings, yeah, I'll show toppings.
Out of my way!
Light, protect me! I will not falter!
Oh, and then of course, sometimes with the brute comp too.
Out of my way!
I will not falter!
Out of my way!
Has awoken!
Light, protect me!
Out of my way!
I will not falter!
Can you test this team out? Holiday, Pataya, Black Pearl, Stars, and Blue
Celebrate
Tears.
our victory!
But Black Pearl with solid almond. Okay, yeah, we can try it out. The healing reduction. But let me show you guys the topping real quick for this. Full solid, full sweet chocolate. You guys can also go with the mixture build. That's perfectly fine. I have Queen of Man with 5 of the solid almond, of course, attack speed, damage resist, and I like to have the 2.8 just for the 3-second start so that it goes from Hollerberry right to Queen of Man quickly. And then we got Madeline, 5 of the Searing Raspberry. We got damage resist and attack speed focus and extra attack as well. And then Stardust right now, I'm using 5 of the Juicy Apple Jelly, damage resist focus, and the cooldown. And last one, Moonlight with 5 Searing Raspberry, damage resist, attack, and a little bit of extra cooldown is fine too. But Whistle is being applied to these two. Scroll is being, not Scroll. Robe is being applied to these two. So yeah, this is probably a very, in my opinion, a pretty darn good comp.
Everyone, power!
Let's see.
You wish to fight me?
Something like this.
저 준비됐어요.
The crispy ones are more fun. They last longer in the water.
What's damage relative to max HP? Damage relative to max HP is basically they take the percentage of what the max HP of the cookie is, and you do damage based on that.
Many different types of ships. I never get tired of sinking them.
let's see, 9.8.
Hello there.
Nothing can chiming the
This one,
stars
I
tells a story.
personally don't know how it's gonna turn out because Pataya has whistle buff.
Everyone, behind my shield.
Deleted. Thanks for the deleted. Thanks for the follow. Moonlight right now in the arena. Personally, I want to recommend its solid almond is like a good one to use, but using full swift chocolate is fine too. It's not bad.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
가볼까요?
최선을 다해서
Okay.
No way.
See the damage output. Black Pearl 1.8, Stardust 1.9. Nah, it's good. Don't worry about it. Seafarer will most likely get a buff, not a magic candy. Yeah, not a magic candy. A buff is most likely what's gonna happen.
Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
I honestly would like to see Sorbet with the magic candy too. I think that would be very interesting. If I can achieve 8% cooldown on Moonlight for a 4-second start, is that worth it? Is there specific? It's not because of a start timing for Moonlight, it's just that for your skill rotation afterwards. Yeah.
I will not falter.
Out of my way.
최선을 다해서
Let's finish this.
8% doesn't give you a 3-second start with Moonlight.
They were particularly crumbly.
You need a full Swift chocolate set with 17.3 at least. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad team. Actually not a bad team at all. But of course, I gotta see how it is against like more of higher ascension, higher promotion teams. Moonlight naturally has a
You haven't seen a
4-second start
rainstorm
anyways.
before.
It's just that again, like what I'm saying is it's the
Out of my way.
skill rotation afterwards. Yeah. So you're trying to match it close to at that 1 minute mark as possible. You're trying to do that.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
I will not falter.
Oh yeah, Black Pearl definitely can be replaced with Moonlight. Oh yeah, of course.
Out of my way.
최선을
I
다해서
will not falter.
But I would say the focus of this team is more towards that for sure the healing down. We also healing down. We have attack speed down. We have a lot of extra other debuffs that take place. I don't necessarily think it's like better than having a Moonlight, but it's not bad either.
I will not falter.
I feel like the plan Death Sisters has may be to make Fire Comp super meta, then Fog Seeker to introduce water element and also give possible, but I don't think Fire Comp was like the meta in mind that they had, because the only two right now that are used out of the fire is really just Pitaya and Capsaicin. So yeah, but I mean, like, look at the damage output from Black Pearl. It's like 1.7, and then there's almost 6 million coming out from Stardust and 8 million coming out from Pitaya. So yeah, Mala Sauce actually is a great secondary tank. Not gonna lie, a lot of the higher rankers are actually using Mala Sauce as the hidden secondary secondary tank to not only just counter sometimes the attack speed comp, but also just because you get that and also crit buff as well. It's actually pretty darn good. Yeah.
최선을 다해서
Yeah, dang. Black Pearl, even with the whistle buff and the full solid almond, takes so much damage. Holy.
최선을 다해서
Oh, this is gonna be close. If Moonlight uses skill.
최선을 다해서
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oliver survived. Crazy.
Time for everything.
최선을 다해서
Mala sauce? I believe the Mala sauce set is full solid almond.
눈을 바라보고
I think.
즐거웠습니다.
I could be wrong. It could be a full of chocolate, full solid almond. I have personally not seen anybody actually share the comp, really. But for sure, even with full solid almond, Mala keeps up the crit buff 100% of the time. But yeah. This comp would probably work kind of against the attack speed comp. I can't really say it will 100% work because even with full solid almond, it's hard to keep Black Pearl alive. I mean, we can try it. With the healer? Alright, here we go. It's the healer one.
공연하는 게 제일 재밌어요.
Yeah, exactly. Because for sure, if they have full chocolate against an attack speed comp,
Out of my way.
Mala sauce will pretty much like die off super quickly. So
I need a drink.
Out of my way.
Twizzly Gummy to receive a magic candy. That would be pretty interesting. Yeah. Twizzly Gummy with the magic candy. I mean, Mala got it right. They came out around the same time, so it'll be interesting to see where like they can incorporate the time. Maybe when like, you know, this is a stretch, but if a timekeeper or time related cookie comes out again, Twizzy Gummy may be able to get a magic candy, right? Yeah, I mean it's okay, but I personally don't feel like, oh, you have to use Black Pearl. I mean it's not a bad thing, but a lightning element. I think we're stretching out the elements a little too much.
May this dream have a happy ending.
Parfait get a magic candy. Okay.
공연하는 게 제일 재밌어요.
Yeah, direct. Black Pearl is pretty squishy.
Out of my way.
I will not falter. 최선을 다해서
Out of my way.
최선을 다해서 할 수 있죠?
Out of my way.
I will not falter.
Yeah, in my opinion, if we're gonna use Black Pearl, just might as well use
최선을 다해서
Moonlight. It's just the better option.
할 수 있죠? 최선을 다해서
But for people who don't have Moonlight, I guess you can just use Black Pearl too. It's not like it's gonna break it or like anything like that.
서로 눈을 바라보고 공연할 수 있어서
not bad.
즐거웠습니다.
Let's see the damage output difference between Moonlight and Black Pearl. Eclair, it's not he's not bad, but he's definitely not being used inside of in higher ranks right now because of the fact that
Have no
You know.
power over me.
Eclair just bursts. If it's out of 10, I give it a good like 7 to 7.5 out of 10. Like it's not a bad comp. It's just that, you know, there are some flaws, there are some downsides to it, but it still is a viable comp. So I think both of them are gonna come.
최선을 다해서
Both Snapdragon and Tartatin is coming.
Defeated you in battle.
Lovecore, have you watched my video on my channel? I think I've answered this one too. I suggest you watch that one. The one thing I recommend is if you're having a hard time, use 2 healer and use the Holobarian Royal Necklace. Okay, you watched the video, but why are you still asking about it? If you watch the video, it should be, hey, I don't have some of these cookies. Can you tell me a replacement rather than what team should I use?
최선을 다해서 I will not falter. 최선을 다해서
Oh yeah, Frost. I mean, Frostcom has always been shining, kinda. Frostcom never died out. That's the thing. Frostcom has been around since, release of Sherbet. Yes, it did die out, kind of like not completely, but it kind of, was used a little less. But against double tank, double DPS, still really good. Still really good against any of the single tank and single or triple tank comps too. Replacement for Pitaya is anybody. Wildberry, Brute, Capsaicin. This is just a double tank, double DPS with Pitaya added and replace Pure Vanilla. You don't need to use BTS in this. You can use the double tank or the Frost comp right now with Herb too, or Prophet instead of BTS. It's still possible. Yeah, you could still do it without BTS. You're using Pure Vanilla Herb, Cream Puff, Moonlight, and BTS to beat 16-30? Of course you're gonna have a hard time. You have no damage. Moonlight's your only damage. Oh my goodness. Where's your tank?
가볼까요?
Light protect me.
Happiness fills my heart.
Holiday, Capsaicin, Pitaya, Stardust, and Moonlight. Ooh, that's an interesting comp. That's a defense comp though, so. Don't use Stardust. Yeah, you don't need Stardust for a attack speed comp. I've said this multiple times. You don't need Stardust for a attack speed comp. You can go with Black Pro in here. You can use BTS in here. You can use Pure Vanilla in here. You can use Capsaicin in here. You can use Cream Puff in here. You can use Pitaya in here. Attack speed comp is one of like I said. In my opinion, right now, attack speed comp is still the best like versatile team that you have.
Fight if you bear conviction.
Charge.
Crunchiest win.
So you see about the lot of HP and damage resist. The thing about that, it doesn't matter because it's the number of hits that Wildberry takes. It's not dependent on his max HP. Shit. Oh, well, this was a mess up because I'm not supposed to use also chocolate on Holloberry. Oh, I still win though. Holy.
Prepare a victory banquet.
You
My
see
strength
right here.
is for the prosperity of our kingdom.
It's this right here, up to 30 times. It has nothing to do with the max HP, so it really doesn't matter. Like, it's not worth sacrificing damage resist and putting in more HP. It doesn't matter. It's not worth it. In a Taspicon, which is better, Capsaicin. So more damage, Capsaicin will do more damage. Stardust, however, is pretty good right now in dealing with a lot of the triple tank comps, because you're able to put the Sign of the Star onto Pattaya and Capsaicin. So I would normally say, yeah, if you're versing in like just a regular double tank, double DPS, you can use Capsaicin. Capsaicin will definitely do a little bit more damage. But against a triple tank comp with Pattaya, I would say Stardust will work a little bit better. Is Espresso good? Espresso is not bad, but I don't necessarily want to say Espresso is good anymore. Not bad, but not the best either, so. Legendary Cookie right now. Moonlight defense is 50k for me. Seafarer is 70k. Yeah, because Seafarer has no way of dodging any upcoming damage or healing herself. Moonlight has the ability to heal herself. She has the ability to dodge some of the incoming damage. So even if it's a 20k difference in the defense, if you're taking more damage, then you're gonna die faster.
I will not falter! Light protect me! Light protect me!
Out of my way! I won't forget this! There's a time for everything! Out of my way! Out of my way!
Queen of Man can be replaced with Pinecone. Pinecone is a replacement for Queen of Man.
Let's celebrate our victory!
Oh, a Stardust attack speed comp is way better than Eclair attack speed comp. Of course. Yeah, for sure.
May the crunchiest win!
I recently got Molosos's Magic Candy to level 30. Yeah, I recently got it to level 30.
Out of my way!
I will not falter! Protect me!
Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say Pinecone comp is like the best either. It does get countered, and so it is more of those like, in my opinion, a pretty decent fun comp to use, but not. It's not like super reliable either.
Remember who defeated you in battle.
Yeah. For a Taspicon, can you use any double tank? And what do you mean? Can you use any double? Like, can you go up against? Most of the time, yeah.
The starlight shall protect
So
us.
right now, the best counter to a Taspicon is normally going to be a Holoberry with Brute. It's generally the best counter to an Taspicon.
Out of my way!
And then of course with Stardust and Moonlight.
Protect me! I will not falter!
Moonlight, lend your power! Let's finish this! Out of my way! Moonlight,
No Lucid. Well, that's up to you. Like, I can't teach you how to get to 50k.
everything!
You just gotta do it. Just gotta wait. Or you just do your own gacha. Well, a Taspicon, the three members that, in my opinion, that are really like important is or actually 2 members, I would say, is Madeline and Moonlight. But Queen of Man is definitely the 3rd most important. Holleberry, if you don't want to drag on the battle, then you can just use Capsaicin in there. And you could just go with a full-on offensive attack speed comp. But it's not like, oh, can you just make an attack speed comp with random double tank, double DPS? No, it doesn't work like that. They're core members that still needs to be used in order for a comp to work out. Super Epics may receive a buff, but I don't know about Magic Candy. Most likely not.
Out of my way!
Light, protect me!
I need a drink. I need a drink.
Out of my way!
Light, protect me!
Out of my way! I won't forget this!
Ha, no way we would have lost.
Moonlight Holleberry started BTS and Pure Vanilla. Yeah, use that. You should be able to be 16-30 story mode easily with that team. No, Madeline cannot be replaced in an attack speed comp. That is not an attack speed comp anymore. If Madeline gets out, it's not an attack speed comp. It's not. Yeah. Not anymore. It doesn't become like that. Then it just becomes a standard double tank, double DPS comp. You can still use that team. That is perfectly fine. If that's what you're aiming for. I do viewer gacha whenever. There's no timing for viewer gacha. Usually people do ask around the time it's at the end, because during that time they get a lot of their, stuff. No, you don't need this. You don't need a level of sorbet. No, you don't. You don't. It's not required. I think I am gonna be straight up to with a lot of the people, but people need to read the title a little bit, or even the thumbnail. There were people asking me how, is sorbet back in the meta? No, it's not back in the meta. It's testing. I literally say, is it good? I don't know if it's good. I want to test it out, and so that you guys know whether sorbet is good or not right now.
My master! Special brew coming right up. Take that, you softies! Have a show me my master!
Oh yeah, no, I said it and I put it on the video with the big text saying it's testing. And I even said use at your own risk. But yeah, I mean, still people. Just how it is nowadays. I heard that it's not macaron, it's actually pomegranate with cream puff. You don't need macaron because you already get so much crit percentage anyways. Like, you already have what? You already have 60% from this. You have 15% from this. That's 75%. You already have 13% normally. So you just need to have a cream puff. And normally it's like 100% guaranteed crit percentage anyways. So I heard it's cream puff with pomegranate. Yeah. Dragon Pass? Yeah, Dragon Pass is worth it. Of course. Hey, what are you doing every single time, buddy? Here, come say hi to the viewers. Let go. Say hi to the viewers. Hi, I'm Troublemaker Ruli. I always come and mess around. Hey, look at the camera. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, look at the camera. Oh yeah, stare at it. Okay. Ow, 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 it hurts. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, hey, I like I said, you can't use any double tank and double DPS for a attack speed comp. Attack speed comp is an attack speed comp for a reason, because you use Madeline as your attack speed, or Madeline to take advantage of the attack speed buff to deal the damage. So you cannot use random double tank double DPS to make an attack speed comp. It just doesn't work like that. What? That was not enough? No way that was not enough, bro. How many cards do I have to match? Oh, by 5 times. Dude, that's a waste of my coils, man. Can I replace Stardust and Moonlight in the attack speed comp? Well, yes. I don't know. I don't recommend replacing it too much, but yes, you can replace with someone like Capsaicin or even Pataya. Replacing is not a problem, yeah. The golden trade, I think I ended with 20% or something. Yeah, around there.
Out of my way.
I will not falter.
All right, love course. See ya. When will you do a Helping Gears Kingdom again? I don't know. Probably not this week though, for sure.
I will not falter.
So, in my attack speed comp that I use full on Juicy Apple Jelly. But you can use Solid Almond too. It's not a problem. Yeah. I like to use it because I use it with Moonlight, and I have the combo with the sleep combo, and you're able to do some damage with that. But Solid Almond is fine because Solid Almond you'll keep the Stardust alive a little longer. So I found that you get a Draconic topping here, and you also get a Draconic topping here. So you're able to get a total of, right now, like about 14 or so Draconic toppings. Dun, dun, dun. Do you think they made legendary / ancient? Well, they only made this one banner right away free to play friendly, and also, to be honest, it's free to play F2P friendly. However, there is still the fact that you have to be able to take advantage of almost everything. It's not, but the thing is, for most regular, even new players, it's hard to actually finish all the missions. So there's that downside to the things. But I don't know if it was coincidence, but I'm sure it was based on their, like, they know like exactly how many to give. You know. Hey, is Hollyberry with full solid almond in the standard Pataya comp? If you're talking about the 3-1, then it's not that. It's gotta be the the mixture build. Yeah. Or full Swift chocolate, not solid almond. What? This? Where's the Ascension? I don't know. I didn't see the Ascension one. Where's the Ascension one? Scroll down further. Oh, and this one? Oh, this one? But the thing is, this doesn't matter. Like, this doesn't give you anything. I mean, like, no, it doesn't. It's not gonna affect your chances of getting Bataille or not. I really don't think that matters too much. It's not something you need to complain about. That's like whatever. It's like, okay, it's there. Is it gonna really affect me like leveling up stuff? No, it doesn't. If you have Hall of Ancient Hero someone to put in, then just put in what you need. Yeah. Red Velvet Dragon? I don't think it affects the Red Velvet Dragon because it has to be a dragon type, not a boss or a monster. Yeah. Honestly speaking, it actually runs a little bit better on my phone than on my PC or emulator sometimes.
There, perfect.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna end the live stream here today. Like I said, it's a shorter live stream. I'm gonna go start packing up stuff. And I will be probably back live tomorrow, and then on Wednesday I don't know as of right now, but we'll see how it turns out. All right, but I have an iPhone 12. Yeah, but thank you guys all for joining. Have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourself. All right, and I will catch you guys on the next one. All right, see ya. If you guys can hit the like button before you guys leave, that would be amazing too. Just you know,
I hope
25 more, but
this as much
see ya.
as I am.